Hi friends, and welcome back to today's extremely overdue episode of Conversations with Shani. That's me. You know what, Nee, it's been a while. Also, I'm not sure, I took a video, but I'm not sure if I'm going to put it at the front or the end of this video, but I got Raju here, so okay, before he starts licking in other places, he's going to be joining us for this video. Okay, you can't see him, but he'll do something halfway through. So, mint choco cappuccino. It's so good. Hug in a mug, guys. Hug in a mug. It's next level. You wanna be so forward, you just want some love. You're gonna hear him purring. Sometimes I even just look at him and he starts purring, which for me is a plus because it shows that he's comfortable around me. Anyways, I figured today my mom and I were supposed to go out, but unexpectedly it just started raining. Maybe not unexpectedly, I should have checked the weather forecast, but I didn't. Oops, life is hard, man. So yeah, so it started raining and we were like, nope, never mind, we're gonna stay inside. So I thought, you know what, campus starts next week. I just ended pracs. I haven't recorded a YouTube video in I think like 4 months, so it's long overdue. So I thought we would just have a nice chilled conversation, you know, nothing unnecessary, just like what's been happening in my life and stuff. Yeah. So, as usual, I'm gonna play some background music. The song that's playing right now is How Do You Sleep by Sam Smith. I heard the song 2 days ago, and ever since then, I've been playing it non-stop because the song is just amazing. I adore it. So, what's been going on? I just finished pracs. I had a great prac time. I did my pracs at Beaumont Primary School in Somerset West. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I love the school, I love the teachers, I love the principal, I love the dynamic, I love the organization. I love that school. I had a great prac experience. For those of you who don't know, practicals is when education students from any university or place through which they're doing their education have to go to schools and become student teachers for a certain amount of time, and they have to teach lessons, become incorporated in the school, you know, do everything, extramurals, partake in sports, special events and things like that. And yeah, this is now my last one ever because it's my final year. I'm ready, man. It's been 4 years, man. So I want to go and teach and be my own teacher. Teacher? Yeah, be my own. Yeah. I want to be a strong, independent teacher. He's so cute. Anyways, yeah, I had a great prac experience. Campus is starting next week. This term is like the do or die because it's final term. It's like this is the term which holds the results for the rest of our Ow! He's biting me now. Do you want to come scooch up? There we go. There, maybe now everybody can see you. Okay. So yeah, so because this term is like our final term, it's just kind of like this is the end, you know. We have to flourish, we got to do our best this term because this is, you know, we want to graduate in December, inshallah. So we got to see how things are going to go. What you doing? Where you going? Come back here. Come. Why are you chewing me? He does it because he loves me. Nah. What you looking at? Oh, you comfy, my baby. Are you sitting nicely? Raju, you're on TV. Ah, YouTube, but it counts. Someone tell me what my cat is on. Maybe I can take some also. Maybe this was maybe this should have just been like a me chilling with my cat video. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to open the door. No, the window's open. You can climb out. So, oh, the song that's playing now is Jamais Vu, BTS Map of the Soul Persona. It's so funny. I actually wrote an essay, a 500-word essay. Oh, it was so funny. My grade 7s. I was watching them. I was substituting on Friday for my grade 7s, and they got so out of hand because it's the last day, you know. They were like all like, woo, happy, crazy, excited. So yeah, I was like, okay, no, you know what, you guys aren't going to behave, so let's write an essay. So I made them write a 500-word argumentative essay on anything. They could have chosen their topics. And then like 10 minutes in, one of the kids is like, Miss Khan, I don't know what to write now. I was like, you know what, I'm going to show you how easy this is. I'll write one as well. And then, they were like, okay, sure, man. So I started writing one with them. And I thought, you know what, let me do it on like persona and like the different types of personalities we have, all that jazz. And then one of the kids was like, Fireboy. He said to me, he was like, Miss Life, because they call me Miss Life. Miss Life, if one of us finishes before you do, can we play for the rest of the period? So I was like, okay. This one boy, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm gonna name him Camera Boy. He literally is like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And then he starts writing. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but it has to be a good essay, okay? Anyways, so he finishes, he goes, and I'm like, okay. But now I stopped writing because I was like, they're kids, man. You know, I'm not gonna like, obviously I can write like a 1K essay in the time that, but like life. So I was like, nope, give them an opportunity. So he finished his essay. I'm like, come read it to us in front of the class. This kid, word by word, he describes, his argument was Canon is better than Nikon, the brands. Guys, I'm talking, he mentions specs. He mentions megapixels of their best cameras. He mentions prices. He mentions countries that they're available in. He mentions event dates. He notes every single branch of every single one of those stores of both of the brands. He is literally listing all of this. And I'm standing there. I'm like, bro, what is happening? So I call him afterwards. I'm like, how do you know all that? He's like, I'm really into photography. I gave him a bar one. I was like, that essay was better than like 90% of essays that I have seen in my whole entire years of living. And he's only in grade 7. And I was shook. I was so impressed. I don't know where I got this conversation from. I don't know where I was stemming this from. But this is like a conversational chill time now. Yeah. So yeah, so that's that. It was so awesome. I was so impressed. This cake, this was given to me as a gift from my friend Kirsten. And this K does not stand for Kirsten. It stands for Catherine with a K, or cat. In high school, two of my best friends, Lanisha and Kirsten, they got obsessed with Vampire Diaries. I was going through my teen wolf motions, but they were obsessed with Vampire Diaries. And then, I don't know, one day we were chatting and then they mentioned the girl who plays them, Nina. That's the name of the girl, Nina Dobrev. And she plays Elena and she plays Catherine in the series. And I don't know, somehow we ended up assigning a name to each one of us. So Lanisha became Nina, Kirsten became Elena, and I became Catherine. And it stuck. Throughout high school, there were other people even starting to call me Kat or Catherine. And to this day, my mom, her mom, everybody just knows each other. We just know each other as Nina, Elena, and Catherine. So yeah, K stands for cat. Cat is me. Meow. Wow, wow, wow. Here's a real cat. But yeah, I miss them. actually. I spoke to Nina the other day. I was at the airport and I spoke to her for like an hour because I was bored. I was just like, "Nah, nah, 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 nah." So it was nice chatting to her. And Elena is touring. I don't know where they're going, but with the NMU choir, the Nelson Mandela University choir. She's part of the choir. I'm so proud of her. She sings so wonderfully. We were in choir together in Renish. The good old days. Yo, every once in a while, like a choir song after like praise and worship at the school would just stick in my head. And then I'll just like be sitting there and I'll be like, the majesty and glory. I'm just like, I'm going through the motions. My teacher's laughing at me. And it's just, I miss them. But they're doing their own things. They're flourishing in their lives. And we'll make a plan when Elena comes back to Cape Town. Because she's in that place over there. Speaking of mentor teachers. My mentor teacher is, like I told her, ma'am, you're not getting rid of me. Like, prac is over. But I've changed your name in my phone from Mrs. Emmy to Mrs. Emmy Fick to Auntie Emmy, because this is my auntie now. You're my auntie now. I'm not letting you go ever. She is like the best woman ever. Oh, she's so wonderful, and she is such a brilliant teacher. This prac period, guys, it was just the best for me. Like driving home after the last day, like last week Friday, I bawled, and that whole day I was so sad. You can ask my mom. I was so out of it. I was like, no, because it was so great, and I didn't want to say goodbye. But life, and positivity. We must positive and druk deur. You know, the cool thing about conversations is, you start off in one point and then you end up in KwaZulu-Natal and you don't even know how, because you don't have like money for a plane ticket. Really? That was horrible. Oh. Moonlight Sonata. I don't know. But yeah, it suits the vibe, ne? Yeah, ne? But let's put on a song with lyrics. Let's... none of everybody knows the Dames. Say me wat your name is. I'm going through the motions with that song. I love that song. Literally, Maggie introduced it to me. I've been dancing all over the place. And then my friend Louis, I was like, listen here, because he's Afrikaans. I'm like, you need to name your child after me. You must name it Shadrianus. I swear he looked at me like I grew a light bulb out of my head. And not even the good kind, like a broken light bulb. Because like, Shani, what are you saying? But it stuck, so that's fine. That's all that matters. Ooh, Zayn Malik. As long as you need me, I'll go wherever. Anyways, my Snookums is falling asleep. Actually, I think he's already asleep. Yeah. So I think it should be time for me to say goodbye. There's actually no point to this video at all. Just in case you were bored or you had like a little chilled conversation with me where I just spoke the whole time. But you know what, in life, one must just go with the flow. Please don't wait, I'm not coming home tonight. Yeah, I wanna love you, but okay. Anyways, I think it's time for me to love and leave you guys. I hope you have a brilliant Saturday. It is raining, but rain is nice. We like rain. So, yes. Peace out. Thank you for joining me on today's episode of Absolutely No Coherent Point with Shani. That's me. Take care. Love you guys. See you soon. Chat soon. Mwah.